Hello Warpath Commanders, how is everyone? There's a big fight going on in Legendary 1 and I have a big news for everyone. I have heard the rumors, they might be true, they might be false, but I'm gonna share them with you guys. Uh, Everyone knows Singsong, right? He plays for 300 in server 34. I have heard the rumor, and the rumor is first, let's check out. S40 are fighting, pushing back Goth territory. They have many army groups going on. There is huge supply of troops coming on. There is PF58, but their groups are probably here somewhere. Yep, this is F05, and we can see PF58, F2P group there as well, and you have S40 groups there as well. So we have this territory is, who's this guy? Okay, this is Goth village, actually disconnected from the other ones. NNN, we have NN here, we have 300 and Goth making their own groups. As you can see, a lot of Air Force dictates the battle, guys, because in army groups, if your army groups don't have the air cover, they will get slaughtered by the bombers eventually if their fighters eventually lose. So you need very strong fighters, very high level fully wrenched air force to maintain the ground and the naval control nowadays, because even for navy to succeed you need to have air force. So air force is more important than ever, guys. And we have some 300 back here. So the news is about Singsong. You can see Adel is also selling the account. He has gone for sale, and there's a reason for that. I will tell you why. Singsong is not fighting. You can see this whole C4. Singsong usually is mainly on the front lines, but he was rarely seen on the front lines. There are rumors. One, he is quitting the game. He stopped spending during the gunning for the top event. He was going for number one, and then he stopped. Something happened. I don't know what happened. Maybe something in the family or whatever. Maybe the case be. That's not our concern. But as a gamer, we all look up to the top players, and Singsong is one of the top guys. Now, the rumor is someone has bought his account from S40 actually, and he will be going to S40 after this C4 is over. Second rumor is he actually isn't quitting the game, he's himself migrating to S40. That's why he's not active. These are the two things going around, that either Singsong has quit the game and his account has been bought by someone from S40, or either he's migrating himself to S40. So these rumors have been going on. Let's see when the season ends what will happen. Definitely I saw something fishy, because 300 had less power this season, so I knew they weren't up to their usual par. So I like, there's some still big players. Tigreal is huge, massive guy. CQ has risen to par like crazy. So there are some big guys. And I've also heard 300 are possibly gonna merge with WRK. They are asking for a merger because they won't be able to keep up in Legendary 1 with this kind of power. They will be the underdog. And when you are an underdog in a Legendary 1 battlefield, trust me, every lance targets you. And Legendary 1 you can't play if you are free to play. Like, very hard. It's very challenging if you're free to play player and you want to succeed in Legendary 1. So it will be very hard. Like, you have to be spending somewhat in the game to be competitive at Legendary 1 level, because the units, everybody has lounge officers. Most of their units have 2 lounge officers on them. So you get slaughtered pretty quick when it comes to units in the Legendary 1. Goth have obviously merged and they have become one of the most powerful alliances. But the problem is S40 and F2P and F05 are very established Legendary 1 alliances. FC05 was 27 and T, and they merged and became FC05, and they are now much stronger and experienced. Similarly, S40 has been dominating the C4 domain since like I don't know 8-10 months straight, and they have got more reinforcements. Some F2P players migrated to S40 and joined them, like Azerbaijan, one of the biggest guys, biggest spenders. So S40 have grown significantly. They have Mao still playing, who is himself a whale and a mega spender. So, like, S40 is going nowhere. So, as far as of now, so S40 is the number one alliance in the game, and F2B are like very strong as well. So maybe Goth are number two now in the game, but F2B is number three in the game right now. So if S40 and F2B become allies, and then FC05, which is number 4 alliance in the game, also becomes allies of S40, then Goth can't compete against these three alliances. This is what actually happened. Goth were unable to keep up. You can't play the game 24/7, and you don't have unlimited money or time to fight everyone at every scare block. So that's why 300, if Singsong migrates or leaves server 34 and joins S40, S40 will even become more stronger because Singsong is maxed account. So in that case, 300 are gonna looking for mergers, maybe other players from other servers. They have asked WRK to join them. I don't know if they will join or not, but WRK are very good players, but they are medium-sized players. They have some spenders and everything, but the number of whales they have is quite less actually. So WRK lack whales, and 300 and WRK together can become a potent alliance, but they will need some more whales from other servers to migrate to them. So I don't know where they will make this junction, or maybe they will both neutrally pick another server to go to there and join that and become that. I don't know how they are planning this, or it will happen. We will see after this C4, because beating S40 is not easy, guys. In Legendary 1, nobody wants to fight against S40 right now because F2P becomes their ally and FC05, and they're just unstoppable. And PA58 are basically S21. So all the big alliances are on one side, and you want 4 alliances to compete with them. Goth alone is big. 300 used to be big, and it's still big, it's still decent. But WRK and NNN were 50 billion each alliances. So they are not there really to compete against 80 billion power alliance of S40 like. So nobody wants to keep playing the C4s in Legendary 1 and keep losing to these whales and mega spenders and getting no rewards and losing all the fun. And this it's not very fun, you know. Legendary 1 is not that fun if you are losing every C4. That's what actually broke S21. They started losing, some males migrated out. I have no money first, stopped spending, and then they got bored and everything because they were losing and winning, and people started migrating out because everybody wants rewards. There are still players in alliances that need the victory rewards of these buildings, these buffs and everything to progress in the game. And if you keep losing C4 after C4 after C4, you'll eventually break out because some players will migrate out. You'll become weaker and weaker with time. So this is exactly what happened. So now PA58 are also quite strong. I have no money. First still plays, I believe. I don't know, but he doesn't spend. I've seen his gold and it was like 17k now. So he probably didn't have a lot of gold. He's like me. So you can see my gold is 80k. That's the limit. I reach like 160k, 170k, something like that. So, but I'm not a spender, so I have to manage my resources, right? But if you have been a whale, you can't hold yourself back then. You can't even manage your resources because you have never adopted to that play style. So it's very hard for a whale to be competitive at Legendary 1 level, to stop spending and stay relevant. That's why you have seen I have no money accounts. Very few videos coming out of I have money no accounts, where they are like making kills, a lot of kills, a lot of pushes, a lot of advances. Because like if you are using your air force and bombers and units like you used to use them when you were the biggest spender in the game. If you keep using them like that recklessly, and there are other whales now, like very competitive and tough alliances have grown, number of whales and spenders have grown, so eventually you'll run out of reserves very fast and you have to buy reserves. And if you can't buy reserves, you don't want to spend the money, then you have to adopt a different play style where you play very like defensively. So this is why you have seen my I have no money counts activity have decreased overall, because not they are not paying for reserves and everything. So the fight has typically begun, but my battery is running out. Ironic that my battery ran out at the wrong time. Anyways, this is a big news, so I thought I should share it with you guys. Let me plug in the charger if I can before my phone. Man, controlling these units is so hard. I mean, if you are having so much lag, so many units out there, you cannot even see which to attack, which to not to attack. And even if you are leading the army group, you just have to click auto attack, because that's all you can do. You can't manually control the units in such lag, unless you're playing at a very good PC that might have less lag. On phone you can't play, I believe. But whatever happens, I think we will see Goth and S40 fighting against each other for a very long time. Goths are very strong, no doubt. Romam OG, I have posted one of his videos before, and I was checking the collector levels of the players. And Rome OG right now has 110 collector level, and it's one of the highest in the game, highest than Mao, highest than Singsong. So Goth has the whales now, and they just need more uh, experienced sort of and not just experienced, like more active players that run army groups. So like S40 has a lot of army group leaders. That's the strength of S40. They have whales, they but they have army group leaders, and they are very quick at getting the army groups up. So Goth have their high time, like peak time when they are very active, but in their inactive time, which is like very large portion of their day, obviously people are working and sleeping and everything, but in that time you need to have different time zone leaders of groups to be running army groups. So this is something, if Goth improves a little bit on the timings of the army groups they can run, I think they are one of the strongest alliances, if not the most strongest alliance. S40 is definitely known for their army group play, and they have been amazing throughout the last year. And if Singsong goes there, I mean, they'll get one more whale in their addition. S40 remains one of the biggest, most powerful alliances. Mad, one of the strongest guys as well. I don't know what this guy's name was previously, but he has gotten a lot of kills this season. This C4. 101 character level. Mad has one of the highest kills in the game. 21 million kills. This guy is a killing machine. He has the highest kills in the game, especially when if you look at the stats of his kills, like grade 15 kills. I think he has one of the highest level grade 15 kills as well, in my opinion. I don't remember exactly, maybe someone else has. If you know someone, do let me know in the comments, but I think he has the highest number of kills. So S40 are gonna remain a powerhouse. Like if you go to the lines, Mao is himself a powerhouse. Then you have next to execution, he is also a powerhouse. So Mao has 108 level, 13.7 kills, very high, very same for the Dipty. He has almost 12 million kills and 99 character level. So they have whales and they have the army group game. Then comes Mad. I just showed you. Hope is one of the biggest guys. 10 million kills. We have 91 character level. And Orca is very good player. Of 1 versus 1, 14 million kills. You can see. I've seen him do. This guy is very good. He used to be in some other alliance before. Then he moved to S40. North accounts are very good. All of them are good actually. Manu used to be. I don't remember which alliance. Maybe he was in Goth before. Yeah, I've seen him long time ago in Goth. So I don't know why is it not going back. Okay, what's happening? Why can't I scroll down? Okay, let's go back. What is going on? Well, I can barely see anything. It's lagging so bad. Here we have Singsong troops. Hanig is taking a huge risk coming forward. He can obviously gain some kills, but when you are forward, you are also at risk of getting attacked. Goth Kilo is coming from that side. His truck is surrounded by units. There's a fight going on. There you see his truck. I think coming down would be a high risk, but they have to do the advance, so So I was looking at the alliances and everything. Let's go back. Let's see if we can scroll down this time. Yeah, we can. General is very good player. General is not as active as it used to be nowadays, but he is very good, I know. Azerbaijan came from F2P, one of the biggest guys and spenders there. 15.7 million kills. So they have the whales, they have the size. Ashina used to be in F2P as well, so yeah. Jack and Brutus, I haven't seen them in a long while actually. So this is it, guys. My internet is not working. The sea cables are damaged near Saudi Arabia, I believe. So I don't know if I'll be able to upload this video or not, because last time I tried to upload a video, it took me 4 hours, almost 4 hours. That's how bad my internet connection is nowadays. So until the sea cables, are damaged, the fiber optic, and they are trying to repair it, but it will take weeks probably. So the whole internet in South Asia and Middle East is right now having lag and disconnects and everything. So that's why my internet is not that great, and it takes a long while to load things up. So I just wanted to share the big news of Singsong, because I've heard the rumors. I might be wrong, but this is what I've heard, that either he has decided to quit the game and sell the account to someone in S40, or either he's trying migrating himself to S40. I don't know whatever the reasons are, but obviously everybody wants to win. So if Singsong wants to join S40, it's his personal decision, obviously. So, but S40 will become much more stronger because they have recruited a lot of players from F2V and now from 300 as well. So I don't know if Singsong goes, maybe 1 or 2 other guys with Singsong will go to S40 as well, and the rest will have to merge with some other server or alliances and players in 300 or somewhere to be competitive in Legendary 1. This is it, guys. Have fun weekend.